Boker Tov. We are continuing with the Halachot of Mezuza that we started again yesterday. So here's a list of places that one is not obligated to put a Mezuzah. A jail, Chas Shalom. So let's say jail cells, etc. are places not for Mezuzah because it's a place of Zuhama. It's a place of dirt. That's how it's signified. Now the offices, let's say, leading up to the actual jail part, that's yes, but not the actual jail itself. Let's say there's a garbage house depot. You know, in Israel they have these mini little houses that store garbage cans. So that it's built, it looks like a little house, but that of course does not, because of the dirt. Is there's no mezuzah there. So to a barn as well for the same reason. A car, no mezuzah for a car, because that's not a dirat keva. It's not where you're living. It's not a guy might sleep in his car for a night or two. That's not his place of living. So too, if let's say you have a motor home attached to your car, so a motor home is also not a dirat keva, and so to a boathouse. But these are, if let's say you did make it, like this is your house, a boathouse. So let's say a person has a boat and he has a place to sleep there. But even if he might sleep there a night here, a night there, there's no mezuzah to be put there. But if that's actually his house, then he would be, and so too that motorhome as well. But a general motorhome or a general boat or even a boathouse is temporary, so temporary living, and therefore there's no mezuzah there. A sukkah, as we know, temporary. There's no mezuzah for a sukkah. But let's say, here's an interesting case. Let's say you had, I've experienced this in Israel, where some people, they have in their dining room, like in Israel, they have, let's say, a dining room, and sometimes they have a mirpeset, they have a balcony, and that balcony they've built to incorporate it in their house to get more space. But the ceiling of that balcony, they put like a retractable or a removable roof. So comes the Sukkot, they take it off. Now you're sitting in your dining room, 4 walls, everything, and now you have a Sukkah. So let's say you have that situation, and that is actually, let's say, a separate room with a mezuzah entering that room. So now in Sukkot, there's like a mezuzah on your Sukkah. So do you have to take the mezuzah off? No. The question, do you have to, now when let's say now it's after Sukkot, I put my roof back on, do I have to take off my mezuzah and put it back on? Because now this was a mezuzah that was in a sukkah, which shouldn't have been there, and now should I take it off and put it back on? And the answer is no, there as well. We'll explain more about that concept of why to take it off and put it on more tomorrow. But a similar halacha is, let's say you have a house and you rent it to a goy. Now a goy shouldn't, you should take off the mezuzot if it's a long-term rental. But let's say you rent it out for one night to a goy. So he's not supposed to have mezuzah, but you rented it one night. Do you have to take off the mezuzah? No, because it's also for that guy, it's a temporary living. And do you have to when the guy leaves, do you have to take off the mezuzah and put it back on? The answer there is no as well. We'll explain the concept of why to take it off and back on with some more similar halachot tomorrow, but that is some cases that one is not obligated or one should not put a mezuzah. The first cases and the latter cases, you don't have to take off your mezuzah or take it off or put it back on, be it a sukkah or renting your house temporarily to a non-Jew. Minchat tonight at 6:30. Have a good day, everyone, and Besarot Tov, B'ezrat Hashem. No, if it's a long term, then you should take off the mezuzot if you're renting it to a goy. Yeah.